Being hot while it's hot is not easy. You look like a marshmallow. It was on TikTok when it was called. So it was called Musically before. I actually broke down. I cried on that because it's something I battle every day. You know?
Welcome to the Nawty podcast. Today we have the legendary Singboy. Famous now. Bro, welcome to the podcast, brother.
Hey, now I'm not gonna lie, you know, Durban is always hot.
Yeah.
And being hot while it's hot is not an easy thing.
Yeah, sure. Who is Singboy, guys?
Before we start, can I have a chip?
Yeah, but anyway, tell us about you.
Just tell us about Singboy.
Tell us about you.
In general, like, what are you about?
I'll tell you all, but just give me one chip.
Yeah, but then you see, you want to know.
Yeah.
Singboy.
See, you ask me questions, but you're ignoring me when I'm asking for a chip.
Just
Answer. No, I'm gonna take it.
Anyway, guys, this is Singboy.
Yeah.
As you can see, he had to have his chow.
You have to have his chow.
It's an honor to be here on this podcast, you know, the Thenawtyrascals. I've seen some of your pranks on, you know, actually you're living life on the edge, huh? But it's good, that's good.
Trying.
People take things too serious nowadays. Let's be honest. Life is not supposed to be serious all the time. But you know who is Singboy? So actually I was known as Nathaniel Casey on TikTok. And then one day as I'm live, someone just says, hey, what's your surname? And I'm like, Singh. They're like, okay, Singboy. I was like, okay, that's a bit catchy there.
You're a Singboy like that.
Singboy, yeah. From that day, because of one fan, that's how I got my name, Singboy. And basically, it was just content about everyday life, you know, things that I do, places that I used to work at another company, and during my break, I'll only make videos. I'll say stupid things, come up with parodies, like, you know, I can create a parody for you all if you want. Right?
Hey, why not bring it?
Carry on.
You know, like I think of things as I'm walking, like, and then I made a song with Chamak Chalo, you know, Chamak Chalo.
Yeah.
Like, wanna be my Chamak Chalo, oh. You look like a marshmallow. Oh. Your curry is not caro. Oh. But you say you're a charo. Oh. Yeah.
Chip.
That's a top one.
Yeah, I deserve another chip for that one.
Take a chip for that.
That's a top one.
What made you decide to do TikTok?
Yeah.
I used to watch TikTok, but didn't have whether I was shy or didn't have the guts to do anything. Didn't want to really put my face out there. What made you just like, let me try it?
Okay, so funny story. So I used to work a 9 to 5, right? And I was a debt collector. So I downloaded TikTok, and I was on TikTok when it was called. So it was called Musically before it was TikTok.
You see that, bro? I did not know this shit.
Yeah, it's actually called Musically.
Wait, what the fuck?
No, wait, see, listen. We on TikTok, we had to know. Oh yeah, I know this.
Yeah. You're right.
Yeah.
I remember this. But seriously,
What TikTok? What it was like music
Before
it was only dance and lip syncing and stuff like, you know, now it's gotten way more advanced.
Yeah.
Now there's only drama.
And AI.
Yeah, drama and AI. Yeah. So how I got into the TikTok game was my transport came to pick me up for work one morning, and we went to pick another auntie up from her house. And then at the time I was posting on TikTok, I only had like maybe 200 views, 300 views.
Sure.
Like, you know, it was quite irritating because I wanted to be popular. That was my aim. It was a bad thing because, you know, they say follow the passion, everything else. But I didn't have a passion. I wanted to be famous. So I only get 200-300 views, and this auntie, she jumped in the vehicle one day and she's like, hey, my son think you're a superstar. Mind you, I deleted TikTok because I wasn't getting famous, right? So when the next morning when I jumped into that van and that auntie said, my son think you're a superstar, I was like, what superstar? I'm a Mari Busker. I'm only getting 200 views, 300 views, you know? But that motivated me. That same day after work, I came home, I downloaded the app again. And that Saturday that came, I did a magic show for the kids down my road. I said, okay, you know what, let me just post that video.
What type of magic?
I can do magic trick, like, you know, like sleight of hand, like, you know? Like I can take a chip, I can take it from here, vanish, and come back here.
Hey,
Shit. Oh, we get back to it. Right?
Easy, bro.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so I posted that magic trick and I see it got like 10,000 views. And I was like, hey, from 200 to 300 views, 10,000.
There we go.
And then that motivated me now to keep going. And it wasn't all hunky-dory. I still went back down to 100 views, 200 views, but I never stopped. Consistency is key. Consistency. And I just posted to say, well, hey, you know, this is a passion now. It's not only because of fame. That 10,000 view video helped me, you know, to become more confident. And yeah, it's just been up from there, you know.
Everyone who's watching will know who Singboy is and what he does.
Yeah.
How do you come up with that? Because you could have been a prankster, you could have been a dancer, a singer.
Yeah.
What made you decide to edit and add your own commentary or dialogue basically?
Okay, so as you know, TikTok has an algorithm, right? Whereby it finds out what's your niche, it knows which audience to push you out to. So I created this platform whereby I can make any sort of content and it will go viral. Like
Sure.
basically, if you understand what I'm saying.
I get you. Yeah.
So like I can do motivational videos, I can do videos on my addiction, I can do videos on maybe with y'all, pranks, whatever. And I got a high chance of all these videos going viral. When it comes to the editing part, I think I saw somebody saying something stupid once and I said, hey, you know what, let me react to it. But instead of doing a reaction video where I'm just watching the video and talking about it, let me put myself in it.
That's a famous video.
Yes, it's a famous, like for example, that I don't know if you know that video, who bust the window?
Yeah.
So I was like, hey, let me put myself in there like I was actually there on the scene.
Short,
and create something. And when I posted the video, people found it funny because of the questions that I asked, like when last did you have a bath? So something as simple as that. When last did you have a bath? And so I just started fighting, and I also wanted to help other people grow.
Sure.
So like when they walk in public, they're like, hey, Singboy made a video of you, am I right?
Yeah. It's all about
using that exposure, giving back.
Giving
back. Coming back to that, we did a boxing skit. Right. At that time, I was called King's Podcast. Not the best moments of my life because I had a fight a real boxing fight on TikTok years ago. And I think you just came into live. Started doing live. You just popped yourself into the live. Like, hey, Singboy doing live. I watched all the videos.
Oh, cool.
So then as I'm checking, Singboy doing live. To get back at him, I did exactly, how you when last you had a bar. So I did a video of this guy. Like, hey, when last you did a bar? Like at a bar. It's something random like 2
months ago.
Something like that. Right? It's more of the antagonist involved. That guy came out looking like the hero, and I came out looking like the bad guy.
I tell you what, when I first watched it, and I know you're it. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? Like you are like just like proper. You get the MMA guys, you get so it's all that the background, all the hype. That's what like the boxing does, the MMA does it. But they weren't doing it for that. They were literally like in each other's throats. But on social media, freaking looks so legit. I'm looking at it, I'm thinking, since when you this arrogant dog? I don't know what snapped in this dog's head at that time.
Not my proudest moments.
I appreciate that because to be honest with you, I see a lot of like creators. I take time to actually respond to comments.
Sure, yeah.
I take time to sit and message people back, which is something I don't see in a lot of creators nowadays.
Sure, definitely.
Because everyone wants to have that ego and that.
Sure.
I feel like we as creators are just as normal as the viewers that are watching. Public.
Yeah.
It's the public that makes you who you are.
If I had to jump into your shoe, what is your typical day?
Typical day.
From the time you get up in the morning.
All the time you get up in the morning on TikTok late at night. And I fucking on the couch, right? I don't do it on a Thenawtyrascals account, I do it on my personal. Apart I'm like Singboy eating those question games. I love those shit. Like you ask the guys that you got round 1, round 2, round 3, round 4. Like kidding it. So I'm thinking, what time does this guy actually sleep at night? Like the commitment to what you're doing is fucking amazing, guys.
No, I appreciate that. No, so like I go on quite late at night. I enjoy it. I'm not gonna lie. I can be tired as hell. I can have a long day, but as soon as I jump on the live with these people, my mood just changed. I have energy all of a sudden. They say what energy you get is the energy you give. So I get good energy from people. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, I guess it's also what you're passionate about.
What you're passionate about.
You want to entertain. If you get people that are entertainers. And you'll hear this on whether it's X Factor or America's Got Talent or whatever it is. They'll say you're an entertainer. You're born to entertain. Then you get people who are not.
100%.
They're good at other things, but they're just not. So if you're passionate about it, then obviously you enjoy it, and then you're also feeding off the energy you're getting, whether it's sourness. But majority of it is positive, and you feed off.
So you'll ask me what's a day in my life, right? So like right now, there's a guy that messaged me and he's like, hi, just following up if you came up with anything for me. So like there's work that comes off TikTok as well.
Sure.
There's people that want me to, collaborate with businesses. So when I wake up in the morning, I wake up a little bit late because I'm privileged to do that right now. And plus coming out of addiction, I don't want to go out into the world and do stuff right now. I want to do things from the comfort of my home. I have a lot of sponsors, as in people that check up on me all the time, people that went through addiction and stuff. And they it's like a team basically, if I shall say. That's behind the scenes. So I just wake up in the morning, I have a nice cup of coffee in my yard, like something I couldn't do.
Sure.
Like as soon as I wake up in the morning, it was all about drugs back then. So to have a cup of coffee in my yard is something amazing for me. The finer things in life, the small things in life, living life on life's terms. Sure. So I have my coffee and then I go and sit and I see, if anyone needs help with any of their businesses or did anyone contact me. Like guys, you all know I'm planning for a show now. My first debut show.
Yeah.
And so there's a lot of planning involved, a lot of other people that will be involved, that's also well known on TikTok.
Yeah.
And so it's basically just focusing on businesses and people. And TikTok live helps me a lot. I'm not gonna lie. My people brought me to where I am today.
Definitely.
I lost everything when I put my story out on TikTok. But they have understood where I came from, and they told me they don't support me for who I was, but for who I am now.
Definitely.
Yeah.
How did it all start? What made you, like most people will be afraid to do something that's getting into trouble?
Yeah. So basically, I used to join friends that were already in it. But I knew I was strong-willed, at that point. And I was like, no is no. So I won't do it. You can do it if you want. I'll be there. But I won't do it. But it just all happened one Saturday night when, you decide to chill with the bras. Let's meet up, 1-2 drops, Parkway, and then another group of guys come into the same yard that you don't know, but that's one of your friends.
Chummies, yeah.
So they come with this hardcore drug. And you sitting there now, and some of your friends that do it now mixed with that gang. I'm a friend now, obviously, whatever they do, they want me to be a part of it. They'll ask you, they'll obviously offer you. Your friend will offer you. Like if I'm eating something, I'm going to offer you now. So they offered me that drug, and I was like, what is this? That was my response. What is this? She was like, no, this is how you do it, blah, 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 blah. So I was introduced to it. And I think that night I was intoxicated with alcohol. And weed as well. I was heavy on weed at that time. And I just did it one time. That's all it took. It was just one.
Just once.
And I was supposed to go home that night, that Saturday night. I never ended up going home. I phoned my parents. I was like, no, I'm staying over. I smoked that whole night for the first time now.
Yeah.
I woke up like normal, like nothing. You don't think about it. The next day, you don't think about it. You don't feel guilty or anything. It's like, no, you just party it. It's done.
It's like a once-off thing.
Sure.
And then it slowly turns into you go to another party the next week or the following week, you'll see it again. That's why I call it the devil's drug. Because it will always show up. Once you do it one time, it will always show up somehow, somewhere, or you'll think of it. It's there.
Personally, I just catch on it as well.
So that's how it started. Just a random night with friends.
As easy as that.
Why do you call it alcohol spirits? It's because it makes you into another person. It's true, turns you into someone else.
It's how life works.
What was the turning point? When did you realize that that's it? I'm done. I need to fight this.
I realized that I was going down in life. I could just literally feel my body, the energy. I used to go on live. While I'm under the influence of anything. People will actually tell me I sense a very bad energy over you.
You serious, bro?
God's my witness right now.
These were like good friends of.
These were like my fans. Sense that bad energy, you're not the same. The way you're speaking, the things you're saying, the way you're looking at us. I can just sense it, and I could sense it myself.
Singboy was not being Singboy.
Singboy was not Singboy at that time.
Something else there,
Singboy was not.
Like an outer skirt.
It was a spirit. It was a dark cloud over me. I could feel it. I could see it at times. Sounds silly to say, but like I literally spoke to the devil. The devil was literally holding my hand, and it came to a point where I was getting involved with the law so much, something that I'd never do. Getting cuffed in the back of the van and always paying my way out though. I'll say by God's grace, I never go inside, but I would have been there. Any more longer, I would have been there. Getting involved with the law, getting involved with drug dealers, putting my family at risk. Losing my family. I didn't want to see any family. Don't come and talk to me. That's one thing. Even my parents, they know. Don't ever come and talk to me. Don't even talk to me about something spiritual. I couldn't handle it. This was wine in addiction. Wine in addiction.
It's like a whole different person.
It's a whole different person. The things that I thought of, the things I've done, people I've hurt, including a lot of my supporters and stuff. It was really, really bad. That's all I can say. There's like no words to describe.
So that was the turning point.
My turning point was when I saw my mom and my dad fighting every day, and they'll tell me, Nathaniel, it's because of you we're fighting. I'm like, what the hell? What am I doing to you? What are you all fighting for? Not seeing it. Now I see it. But before I'm like, hey, I'm doing my own thing. What you all worried about me?
I wasn't involved.
I'm not involved in you all fighting. But that was my turning point. Like I literally fought myself.
It had to be a hard battle.
It was bad.
Biggest battle.
Because nobody could talk to me.
No, definitely.
Nobody could talk to me.
There's something I have immense respect for you for is you went public with it. You were not shy. You were not embarrassed by it. You didn't even think twice. What made you go down that path? Because for certain things I may have done in my past. The reason why I'm saying I may have done in my past and not say it out is because I don't want to.
Yeah.
What made you actually go out there? speak to your audience, speak to everyone.
To be quite honest, like 2 nights ago I was on live, I actually broke down, I cried on live because it's something I battle every day, you know, the thoughts. I wake up to people telling me on my DMs, I hope you fall back into drugs.
Come on.
You know, and if I wasn't as strong as I am now, I'd let that phase me, you know.
I wonder why they would say that.
Yeah,
selfishness maybe, or just
selfishness maybe.
complete shallow idiots.
I think it's basically the fact is they never been in that situation. Most people think it's easy, but they don't understand. It's not that you just decided, you know, I won't get that.
It can happen to anybody. I remember promising my parents I'll never do drugs, Mom. I promised them. I said I'll never do it. And you know, I felt so good about myself that I could stay away from this, stay away from that. But it's who you join as well.
Correct.
Oh yeah, you are the
who you join. It's I can't blame my friends. I don't blame none of them because I have a mind of my own. I could have said no. You know, if they can do it and it's working out well for them, so be it. There's 3 types of addicts.
Okay.
You get a you get a social moderate, you get a hardcore, and you get a real deal. When I went to rehab, I was classified as a real deal because my friends are doing it for years. But in the time that I came, I overtook all of them. What made me go down this route, like, you know, post it, go public with it and stuff? Actually, it wasn't as easy as people think.
That's why, you know, that's why I said I admire you for it. It's not easy.
So I actually had a meeting with my family. We had a meeting about it, you know. If you want to go public with this, and they weren't happy with me doing that.
They wanted you to keep.
They wanted me to, you know,
it's more to protect you than anything.
To protect you. And I understand that from family, but I told them this is why I'm doing it. It's because I want to put my story out there so that I can help the next addict, the next suffering addict.
Yes.
And not only that, to remind myself that I can't go down that path again, because I look like a stupid now if I go back down that path when I release my story. That video hit like what, over 300,000 views. And nobody knew anything because I hid it so well.
Exactly.
And you become like the devil.
That's it.
You become like the devil.
Your video popped up like, wait, when was Singboy into drugs? Like, I'm trying to understand.
I figure out when was that.
You know, like, and then I said to myself, when we decided to do the podcast, when we spoke, like, you have to get Singboy. This podcast is not just about, we got a group of influencers, get to know. No, we want to leave something behind.
But when you did that, I mean, how did your friends, family, fans react?
When I went into drugs or when I released my story?
When you released your story.
I didn't want anybody to know. So I was like, you know, anybody asks, you tell them I went to Joburg or I went somewhere else. No one must know anything. I want to be better, come back. And then I'll tell everybody what actually went wrong. You know?
That's right.
Because I don't want anyone to like criticize my family or you know, think that my parents did a good job raising me. It was my fault. It was my fault. My parents have nothing to do with it. They instilled the best values in me. They did the best that they could with whatever they had, you know, taught me the right things. I didn't listen and I joined the wrong company and I fell into this trap, you know. So I don't like people to think that, hey, it's my parents' fault. No, it was me. If you know how hard it is to control children nowadays, it's hard. You can't tell them what to do now. Nowadays kids, you can't tell them what to do. You can hardly tell them what to do. Eventually, as I was in rehab, my family started coming to know one by one. Because where's Nathaniel? Nathaniel is missing. We're looking for him. We want to speak to him. You know, where is he? I was in rehab for my birthday. That was a kicker for me because I was supposed to be with my friends and my family. But I also know, if it was my birthday and I was out into the world while I was doing into addiction, I would have been drugging the whole day.
Oh, definitely.
You know what I mean? I wouldn't have been with family. I had a clean and sober birthday and it felt good, you know. I still had a cake that was sent to me. You know, from home and I was in Stanger, Kwadakuza, and my parents are all the way in Phoenix, and you know, for them to come all the time to see me, bring stuff for me, and
you have to make it worth it, you know.
And to see that I put them through so much, but they still care about me, you know. It made me think as well. So one of the guys that I used to do it with every single day. Because I had the money to supply and stuff. You know everyone. You got everyone around you. You know, everyone around you.
That is always the case.
And I'll never lie to you. While I was in rehab, my friend got caught by the police coming out of the merchant's house, and he got locked up. And that's the first time he ever got locked up, and it's the first time his parents ever found out something like this. But that was his turning point in his life. So he's clean with me now. The same 2 guys who used to drug together every day, go out and do things together every day, are both clean and sober now.
That's good.
And we were just speaking about it the other day, and it was like something bad had to happen in order for us to realize, because that's the sad truth.
That's it. It's always, I've never heard of someone who said, no, I was addicted, but I just decided to stop.
Yeah, it's very
It
rare.
has to be such a turning point, you gotta reach so rock bottom.
Rock bottom, yeah.
Before you can climb back up.
Rock bottom can be anything, you know.
Anything,
it can be your mental, your state, your mind. And for him, he's going strong now, and we keep each other strong. And that was his turn. Like, I had to go to rehab to change my life. I take God for granted. Yeah? I did the same thing. I swear, you know, you don't have to be a holy person for God to be with you.
Oh, yeah.
In the Bible, I know God uses the sinners to do His work, right? And I'm just thinking to myself, I started off in church.
Yeah.
And I used to sing and stuff. Things were going well. TikTok was booming. People loved me.
Yeah.
Somewhere along the line, I decided to step out of church and go astray.
Just imagine that.
And that's when everything started falling apart. From the day I came out from rehab, I've never missed church up till now.
No, I'm proud of you, bro.
And I swear, you know, God has been absolutely amazing.
Sure, yeah.
It's been absolutely amazing. I appreciate one spoon sugar now because of the things I've learned, you know, the things I went through.
But you see, that's just it. It's not the first time I heard. There's a lot of famous people that have come to God, religion.
Oh, yeah.
Religion and stuff,
Yeah, to change, to find a way to overcome.
For me, personally, it was, you know, like...
Oh, yeah.
No, I
Change when you couldn't do that.
No, literally, for me, it was a luck. No, it was a complete luck, bruh. Today, I probably would have been talking. But
That's probably the first time you ever heard somebody ever say something like,
COVID isn't for COVID. No, if it wasn't for COVID,
benefited it.
Yeah, it wasn't benefited for COVID. I'm saying if it wasn't for COVID, guys, I would have seen you talking.
I mean, we know who benefited COVID, vaccine company.
Oh, yeah.
No.
You know, just to correct the viewers, you know, a lot of these haters think I went to rehab for weed.
Yeah.
So they're like, oh, don't talk big. You were smoking weed and you saying you went to rehab.
But it wasn't
they don't know. They don't know. It was hardcore shit that brought me to where I was, you know?
Definitely, brother, definitely.
And I don't feel comfortable obviously mentioning it, but it's to do with way higher than weed, right?
Way higher.
Yeah.
I think I released the story 2 days ago on the live. I told them what I did. You know, every morning, 2-3 in the morning, I'm throwing my equipment away, you know, these pipes and all these things that you have with you.
Sure, yeah.
I'm throwing it in the bin. I'm like, no, today is the end of it. Next morning I wake up, I'm taking it out of the bin.
So you do.
I'm doing it again. I forgot everything I said. Then I'm doing the same thing the next day. That's how I went on for over a year now, lying to myself every day.
Yeah.
The turning point was like my parents never gave up talking to me.
No, that's nice.
That's actually
that's actually nice.
They were stressed to the core, but they never gave up. They'll call me and then come sit here, we need to talk. And I know now that I'm not worried. I got the drug in my pocket. I'm sitting in the toilet 2-3 hours. In the toilet, what, you sitting for 2-3 hours? Yeah. I'm not shitting, I'm smoking. In the toilet for 2-3 hours.
Yeah, sure.
And I'm hotboxing that toilet.
Doesn't it have an odor?
I got an air freshener. I go with air freshener in my pocket.
Air dryer shit.
Modern style.
Hey, as an addict, your mind jiggers. You're carrying agrabati in the toilet. You're carrying
You figure it out.
You figure it out.
You find things.
I say to not hear the lighter noise and not, you got that tap open, the water's coming down. You're not bathing.
No.
You're wasting water. The shit that you did for drugs, it's absolutely insane when I think about it.
You're not giving the mild version of that.
That's just the mild. I'll stand outside sometimes for 4 to 5 hours straight. I'm standing in one place. I'm continuously walking up, down, I'm seeing this part. I'm hearing people talking about me. No one's talking about it. No one cares. But I can see people looking at me.
Yeah,
you can hear people talking about me. Shadows look like real people. I was to the point now, me, you get an upper, you get a downer, whatever the case is. Me, I was only up.
How was your sleep patterns?
No, I never slept.
I doubt it.
Sometimes for 4 or 5 days, no sleeping, only hallucinating. No, as a matter of fact, let me just be open and blunt about it. It's a podcast, right?
Yeah.
I'm going 8 months clean now, so I got nothing to lose from this. Alright,
there we go.
I'm going 8 months clean now, so I got nothing to lose from this. I was into rock and cocaine, weed.
Every time
I even tried land drugs.
Hardcore stuff.
It's hard to be even David now. It's not easy to come and tell somebody, hey.
That's what I was doing,
And I must know, right, we earn from TikTok as well. I earn from TikTok. People know that, right, as a creator. And if I only worried about the money and stuff and not the people, I wouldn't have put my story out there.
No, definitely.
And I'm building myself from scratch now. Just so that I can help. I'm helping so many people at this moment. My phone doesn't stop ringing. My phone doesn't, at night especially. Because that's the time the kids are going out, they're buying the stuff, they're smoking, the parents are catching them.
Yeah.
You know?
Awareness is also a good thing for parents to see.
Yeah.
Which is what you're doing as well.
Yeah, awareness. That's what I want to do.
Sometimes you have to acknowledge the fact that you messed up.
I messed up. Yeah, I acknowledge it.
But here's the thing. What I'm happy about, a lot of your fans that do follow you that on your life, they support the fact that you acknowledge you. Oh, you're feeling hot? Oh, very hot if you want it. Hey, very hot.
Fasting, yeah.
Want some cold water? Not tap water.
I was like, aircon it someday.
No, aircon. I can't afford aircon. Things are tough.
Things are bleak.
Hook it up.
No, but what Calvin's head over here, these are the aircon. Because a lot of people look up to you. Like you said, smaller people, especially if Singboy can do it Anybody.
Well, anybody can
It's
do
all
it.
in the mind.
Anybody
So
can do it.
literally on the mind.
I'm lucky God allowed me to pick up from where I left off.
Yes.
I never lose it entirely.
Yeah.
And I just want to say I'm grateful to my fans. I'm
They were
super
just
grateful.
waiting, so they just grabbed you as soon as you did the next one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They understood from where I'm coming from. They understood that this is not Singboy. Singboy hit a mistake, he hit a flop, he's bouncing back and they can see it.
Yeah.
Sure.
And I get people up till now. See, I went and did a drug test recently. I went to Lancet Labs and I did it. Never buy the drug test from Click so I can,
Chip on.
MacGyver or whatever, yeah.
Yeah.
I did it at the lab and I still got people saying it's bullshit and that I'm lying to the people and whatever. I'm like, okay, you know what? You come with your proof. I got mine. You come with your proof that you know I'm doing something.
You get these guys, we don't call them fans, we just call them critics, right?
Yeah.
You get these guys, if you say the sun is the moon, they'll say the moon is the sun.
Yeah.
Whether you're wrong or not,
Yeah.
they will also want to justify it and they don't know shit.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you get used to it.
Definitely, yeah.
But yeah, like you're saying, you know what? None of these people got half the guts to do that.
What you done.
There's so many people suffering with addiction, including creators on TikTok, including live streamers and creators on this app. But they still get gifted for it. They get gifted for the nonsense.
Yeah.
And I said to myself, no, I don't want people to think, hey, I'm using their gifting money for drugs.
Yes.
Or they supporting me for drugs.
Yeah.
I'd rather come out with my story, stay clean, show them proof, even though no one asks for it, so that they know that, hey, I can support Singboy.
You and advice for anyone struggling with addiction?
Never think that you can handle it alone. I thought I could handle it alone.
Sure.
I thought I was the,
Yeah.
I was an daughter there, yeah.
So you at some point, I can give this shit up.
I can give it up. Not tomorrow, I'll give it up.
That's
Doesn't
fine.
matter. You'll never.
Yeah,
You'll never.
Yeah, sure.
You can go smoking for 10 years, 20 years and nothing's happening. Your life is still good.
Yeah.
It takes that one day for you to turn into a real deal. I've seen it.
Crazy,
I've
right?
been around
Yeah.
60 plus addicts in one room. In theory, when I came out, I had to get myself checked up. So I went to the doctor and got myself checked up.
Yeah.
And the doctor, a very, very well-known doctor who knows all these rehabs and stuff, is like, in theory, you came out from jail. In theory.
Yes.
Because in rehab, in jail, you get meat and stuff. You get a piece of fish or a piece of chicken every day.
Yeah.
Yeah, in rehab, you don't eat meat. Things are hardcore there,
Sure.
They're not there to baby you.
They're not there to baby.
not.
I can do it with a fan base that I have,
Yeah.
I know many people have bigger fan bases than me.
Yeah.
But I can tell you one thing, many are called, but few are chosen. That's why I tell smaller creators as well. Don't ever look at someone that's bigger than you or has more followers and think you're nothing.
Yeah.
No, definitely.
Don't ever think that,
True.
And a lot of these creators, I love them, I have a perfect relationship with them. But none of them can say they went through what I went through. I have a story that many people told me that.
Yeah.
I have a story that nobody can, or when it comes to creators and stuff that can speak about, and go live with it. So my advice would be like, come out with your story. Be open about yourself. Because at the end of the day, you're going to hold things inside you. That's what we charos do. Let's admit it.
That's it.
We want to put out an image to show people everything's hunky-dory.
Yeah.
You're killing yourself at the end.
Yeah. You're only lying to yourself.
You're only lying to yourself.
You're not lying to anybody but yourself.
And it was hard. It was extremely hard. No one understands how hard it is. Like, I can cry about it when I talk about it.
Yeah.
It gets me emotional.
Yeah.
Because I don't want my people thinking, I'm just a typical addict.
But that inspired you to rap.
While sitting with that deteriorated body,
Yeah.
with only skin and bones,
Yeah.
while sitting with my mental health all over the place,
Yeah.
I sat on that bunk bed,
Sure.
as small as this couch, right?
Yeah.
And it's not comfy like this couch. You feel the planks on your back.
Yeah.
Right? I took a pen, I bought a pen. Actually, you're not allowed to have pens there because people can stab each other, right? So I bought a book that was 10 rand. I had to find my way to get a pen without anybody knowing.
Shit.
Because you go in a punishment.
Sure.
You gotta find any sharp objects with you straight in a punishment. And I sat there looking around, writing my music, and that's how I came up with my song, I Don't Wanna Be.
Yeah, sure.
And I said to myself, I will record this when I'm victorious one day.
Here we go. It's
And I
done.
came out and I recorded it.
It's done. That's what I'm saying. How does that feel? Whatever you set yourself out there.
I've been my ego was very large back then.
Yeah.
I was never humble or I played it cool, if I should say.
Yeah.
Today, I don't want to be seen as like people say Singh is king. I can't handle that.
Yeah.
Because it's come to a point where, being humble, like I don't want to be seen as above the rest of anybody.
Yeah.
I want to be seen with you, not above you. And I tell my people that all the time, I appreciate the love. I tell them do not idolize creators, including myself. I tell them it's okay to be inspired by them, but do not put them above you on a pedestal. Right? And don't think like, you don't say you want to be like them and this and that, because you don't know their life.
Exactly.
You want to, God has his plans for you.
True.
And I tell them, please don't ever idolize creators and, content creators and make them feel like they're the boss. And don't do that to me either. I don't want that. I'm just here to entertain the guys. You respect me, I respect you.
That's it.
That's how it goes. We're
gonna do a little fun thing.
Okay.
I think now we do pranks, guys. We do pranks in Durban, Joburg, Cape Town. We did all three places, right? Cape Town was the worst one of all. Very temperamental people here, right? So Durban, Joburg, and Cape Town.
Durban. Definitely.
All the way.
All the way.
TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. This is
TikTok.
That's it.
TikTok.
And our next guest is probably going to say something different. But anyway, comedy skit was that.
Ooh. Gosh, that's a tight one. I won't lie.
Like them both.
No, I'll choose both.
I can't.
You gotta choose one. You gotta choose one.
Okay, one is gonna be easier than the other. Let's go with that first.
Okay.
What's easier?
Comedy skits, of course.
Yeah, that's easier.
Okay, right. So right now, I've got a passion for music. Right now, I'll take comedy skits.
Later on,
Later on, I'll build my.
Maybe we'll do a not NWA. What is those NWA? Maybe we can do
Straight out of Compton. Yeah.
Something.
Like Charos with attitude. What Charos with
attitude?
That's the longer one.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Early bird was night. Early bird night owl.
I'm a night owl.
I know that.
I'm a night owl.
Just one thing I need you to do.
Yeah.
Every guest that we're gonna have on a podcast, want to sign up T-shirt.
That's on my shirt.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Pink. We actually want to see the bar.
Pink is for real men, you know that?
This is a T-shirt, right?
Yeah.
I want a bar. Right?
My girlfriend broke up with me.
Yeah. But that was
a blessing.
Yeah, that was one of the pranks we did. My girlfriend just broke up. My girlfriend broke up. What do you want? And the second was there. We did it in the gateway. Hey, that day. Oh, you wasn't there that day.
No, I wasn't there, but
we got involved. That's the called a Bali for us, bro.
Hey, by the way, guys, I also thought sometimes these was pranks are planned. This thing is not planned. We got so many broken microphones, those dollar there. We got scratches on their hands and all. Guys, I'll never lie to you. You know one thing, I'll always tell you the truth. These guys are living life on the edge. I'm gonna join them too.
No, definitely. You're on board.
I'm gonna join them.
On board.
Definitely, we're gonna have.
The only problem with that is that everyone knows us, man.
No, it's fine.
It's fine.
Singboy.
There's people that also don't know me. We'll catch them.
Okay, yeah.
Definitely. There you go.
God, man, it's an honor. I appreciate it. You don't have, that's a thing, yeah.
That's a marker.
Starting. That's my signature.
Hey, that thing worked. Guys, let's show
like Justin Bieber,
Justin Bieber. Guys, Singboy.
They call me the brown JB.
It's fine. If Singboy wasn't listening, we would have told you that will go out for bids starting off at $300.
Such an honor to have Singboy, in our podcast.
It was an honor to be here to, anything to help the next person, who's, even if we have one person, our job is done.
What, but this is okay, gonna kill us.
Hey, serial killer.
Guys, please, this video is going to be on YouTube, so please like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Nawty Podcast, Singboy, brother. Thanks again.
That's all. Well done, guys. Well done.